Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So yes, first things first, if you haven't already noticed, I have cut off a lot of my hair actually, and I'm kind of digging it. I just thought that I needed something different, and I remember when I cut it last year, I was really feeling the shorter length, especially since spring is approaching. I thought this would be a nice touch to my new springtime look. As you already see from the title of this video, this makeup look is going to be a simple makeup look, and I was really inspired to do this video from one of my good friends, longtime friends, Jessica. So Jessica, if you're watching, this is for you. I've gotten a few questions in the past and lately, and from Jessica in particular, that we're just wanting to know, hey, for someone like me that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, like what do you suggest to kind of conceal and still look like I'm put together without looking like I'm too made up? And I totally get it. There's days that even the biggest makeup lovers want to go a little bit more natural, and especially if you're a mom on the go, a working girl, or you just don't really care for the plasters and layers of makeup. You just want to maybe highlight and conceal some areas without going all out. Then this makeup look is going to be just perfect for you. So I won't be doing too much more talking since I am trying to show you a step-by-step tutorial or guide on how to apply this simple makeup look. It may seem like the process takes just as long or long enough to get to our finished look. But, when you're actually going through the motions and you get this routine down pat, it's not going to take much time. You can probably put this look together in under 8 minutes and be on the go. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and let's go. All right, so you want to keep in mind, we're just trying to look put together, and we're trying to conceal and even out our skin complexion. A lot of people that don't like a lot of makeup think that you can just use a concealer and get away with it. Yes and no. I mean, concealing, if you're just trying to highlight a pimple or a beauty mark or something you're not really digging, you can leave it at that. But what about the rest of your skin and imperfections and unevenness? It's better to go with either a BB perfecting cream or a powder. And today I'm going to be using a powder. My BB powder is from NYC, and this is relatively cheap. It's a drugstore product, and to prime my skin, I'm going to be using the NYC Smooth Skin Primer, and I don't love it, I don't hate it, but it is a fair primer. It does what it needs to do. I prefer a little bit more of a silicone-based primer, but I thought I'd try something out and or try something new out, and it went with the BB powder I had. I love this BB powder. I believe you can find it probably at Target and Walmart. This one was actually given to me from my good friend Allison, so I'm not sure where she got it from, but I do believe I've seen it in Walmart. So let's go ahead and prime our face, and I'll show you how to get our look going. And this primer is more of like a lotion, so I really don't care for that kind of thing, but again, just for the purpose of this video, it's gonna do what we need it to do. When we're priming the skin, I like to really go for the T-zone and the cheek area where most of the product is going to be and where most of our pores appear larger and more visible. So again, go for that T-zone cheek area, okay? And it's very important to do that so you hydrate the skin and moisturize the skin so your primer and foundation or whatever you apply to your face looks a little bit more even. Going right in with the BB powder, which looks like this. This one is Perfecting Powder in Naturally Beige. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This is a powder brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to use that to apply my powder. And at first you may, when you're putting on something this light, you're probably looking at it like, I can't really tell a difference, but trust me, it'll all come together in just a little bit. And you don't need a lot. I like the powder because I feel like it gives a more airbrushed look to the skin, a more natural look than the cream, which can sometimes get a little bit splotchy and patchy, especially if you have drier skin. So go with the powder. I think the powder tends to work better for all skin types. All right. Now, can you stop here? Absolutely. But I'm not. So next I'm gonna take the same concealer that I've been raving about. It's the L'Oreal True Match. You know, even if you don't want a full face of makeup, this is still gonna be nice to just kind of conceal and highlight our under eye areas, because, you know, most of us have unevenness in our skin under our eyes, you know, right between our eyebrows, around the mouth and nose. So those are the areas that you'll see me do the infamous war paint. And I'm gonna take a little beauty blender and just lightly tap it out. And yes, I was using it a little bit earlier, so that's why there's product already on it. I will be cleaning my stuff, my brushes soon, don't worry. So as you can see, my skin is already looking a little bit more flawless and put together. I still would suggest setting it with a setting powder or finishing spray, and I'm going to be using my Master Fix by Face Studio from Maybelline. And this is just a translucent setting powder that's gonna blur out all lines and imperfections just over the areas where you applied your concealer. Now, we're pretty much done. The rest of the face is gonna be pretty easy because this is just a simple, natural, everyday look. To just say you did yourself up and you're ready to go. Obviously, my eyebrows are not filled in, so I'm gonna go ahead with my favorite eyebrow kit from e.l.f. And you can use any eyebrow powder or pencil brush. It's all good. This is just a little extra step, but eyebrows will make or break your face. Don't matter if you got on foundation or not. You need to make sure that you groom those brows. I'm going pretty light-handed with this because I want to keep it looking a little bit more natural. And then you might want to go back over it one more time and just make sure that those hairs are brushed down. All right, I'm not going to be contouring the face. I'm just going to pop on a little light blush just to give our cheeks some color. And what do I want to use today? I think I'm going to go in with MAC's Flower Power just to bring a little life to the face. Right? Do you see how it's coming together now? Now, I love this easy look for the eyes because you only need two things. You need a really good mascara, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I would suggest a brown eye pencil, and this one is going to be Mr. Right Now by The Balm. So, all you're going to do is tightline your upper and lower lash lines, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So, you'll want to hold the brush right here up under your eyelash, and we're just gonna lightly fill it in. So this just kind of boldens the eye and brings it forth a little bit more, not to say like protruding, but it just kind of makes the eye pop a little bit so you look a little bit more awake. You can even use a white pencil to do the lower lash line, but I just like to keep it all cohesive, so we're gonna continue on with the brown on the top and bottom. My eyelash curler broke a long time ago and I've just never replaced it, but I honestly didn't really ever use it anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara now. I'm gonna apply one coat to the upper and lower, and then after it dries, I'll go back in and apply another layer. Okay, so we're done with the face. For lips, I always say if you're doing a simple look, you can either just put on a nice lip balm or lip gloss or a nude lip. I'm not really much of a gloss girl, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on a nude lip or a more natural looking lip, and we will be done. Let's see, I think I'll use Rossetto by Rimmel London Kate. And I'm not gonna line my lips, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this soft rose color on, this blush color on, just to give our lips some pop. And just like that, we are done. So as you can see, my face looks fresh, it looks awake, even. Just going for a more natural look makes my life and mornings so much easier. I try to save the dramatic eyes and all that good stuff for the weekend, or you know, going out in the evenings, or when I'm doing my tutorials for you guys. So again, that is all for now. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it, subscribe to my channel. Love you guys much. Bye.
I know that you can see it if you close